Hey guys, Shanley here. So it's Sunday night, the last day of January. Push hard if you guys want to have any loyals or leads just kind of lingering for the last bit of the month. Push hard. Everybody kind of promotes always at the end of the month. So if you have those, wrap them up, follow up, do what you have to do. Tomorrow starts the first day of a new month, so I'm really excited about that. I had another installment of the Millionaires Club or the Millionaire School today, and it was for leads to loyals, and it was so informative. I watched it twice. It's an hour long. I've watched it twice. I've taken notes. I've done up documents for you guys from that video. It's really going to be business changing. Like I wish I could go out to Staples right now and go get myself set up the way that is suggested that way. So I've printed things out. So I'm going to be all over the place. I've got notes. And I've just got a scattered brain. Things aren't working. It's not flowing as well as I wish it would, okay? So I want you, first of all, I don't know if you saw that in the post in our group. I posted it in Destination Ambassador too. When you're describing the Loyal Customer Program, I don't want you to say that they can order for 3 months and then they can cancel anytime after 3 months and, that's it, because then that puts that in their mind that that's all they have to order for is 3 months. So I want you guys to say that it's a wholesale buying club. That you could pay initial $50 right up front and be able to order and get wholesale pricing, or you can go ahead and shop right away and get that wholesale pricing, and after your 3rd month you become a loyal customer for life and you get those wholesale pricings for life. So how awesome is that? So again, it's all in the wording, but I love the way of explaining it as a wholesale buying club. Make sure to print out your steps to success. Again, that's no different for any month, starting the new month tomorrow. I know a lot of us are new or we're relaunching, so now there's no better time than now to do it. Print out that steps to success. I wanted to remind you too that only 2% of your Facebook is really actually seeing what you're posting. So if you think that that's going to be annoying. If you're thinking that you're posting and you're being annoying, or you're posting and nobody's seeing it or whatever, only 2% of your Facebook is really actually seeing those posts. So be mindful of that and don't feel like you are over advertising or bothering people, because again, 2% of people see your Facebook posts. Okay, so let's just get into what I learned today. I'm going to give you the link for the Millionaire School when you're ready for it. I don't want to give it to you and then have it lost. I want to give it to you and I want you to watch it and I want you to implement it. I'm not going to give it to you and have you just not watch it or not follow up with it. It's an amazing tool that I'm finding. So if you're ready to take it, I want to give it to you so you can take it and run and use it. But it's not something to take lightly, okay? Like again, things aren't just flowing. It's blowing my mind. Okay. All right. So first of all, we all who got their daily planner and their calendar set up, like what we were talking about before? Who's done that? I've done that. I know some of you guys have already done that, but I know that was a goal for some of you guys too. So if you haven't already gotten your daily tracker, I don't know what you're waiting for. It's been a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks since we've talked about that. So you should have your daily calendar by now. You definitely should have that. You should have things putting into your calendar. But what we just went over this weekend, and again, I will put this document in our group. How amazing is this? Our daily checklist. Our daily checklist. Amazing. Okay. So for those of us who are busy and we don't have time to dedicate to our business, our daily checklist will keep us on track. One of the first things on here. So the date. So I want you to print out 30 of these. I just printed out 28 for the next month. Look, I'm on it. 28 for the next month, ready to go. You're going to print out one for every day. Every day, no missing, every day. Put the date on it. So February 1st, put the rank that you want to promote to this month. So mine's going to be diamond until I'm there. My rank is going to be diamond. Your first one is, you see the 3 boxes next to the first one with post a Facebook live post. So again, this is following our 3-3 rule. Nothing different here, but here it is on your checklist. So post a live post. So again, that's just you in the morning. That's your coffee cup. That's your anything that's happening in your life. Post 3 times, check them off as you post them. A business post, again, really no different with that. So that can be a before and after picture. That can be a picture of you putting gas in your tank, Facebook. it works just paid to fill up my gas. Anything like that, anything that you're kind of alluding to the business, not an ad, never an ad. I don't want to see ads put up anymore. Ads get lost in the shuffle. They get lost. That's all they are, is ads. People don't care. People don't listen to them. People don't see them. And if it's a before and after, I want it to be like, wow, look at the results of this, that she got from her 2 wraps. How amazing. I don't just want it to be a results picture and, that's it. We have to work on the relationships. We've been talking about that for a long time. That's what John Eric has told us, and it works. He's not telling us that for no reason. He's doing it because it's a system and because it works. Breaks the Facebook algorithm. He knows everything, so we just do what he says, okay? So we're still following the 3-free rule, 3-3 rule. So that's for Facebook, and that's also for Instagram that you're going to see on there. Add a new friend to Facebook. So we've been talking about that, and Kirsten talked about that in her last videos. If you guys have watched the last videos, add a new friend to Facebook. That's how we're going to grow your leads. That's how you're going to grow your friends and your leads. There's 5 squares there. I want your goal to be adding 5 Facebook friends a day. Add your max allowed for Instagram, so everybody know. Well, if you don't know, there's good Instagram training. There's 5 there as well. So I want you to try to unfollow or to follow as many people as you can on Instagram as possible each day. And I want you to unfollow as many as you can on Instagram each day, because sometimes you follow a lot, and if they're not following you back, then you can just unfollow them. And Crowdfire has been the app that I've been using for that, to unfollow and schedule Facebook posts. Also blitzing 5 new people. So blitzing 5 new people, it doesn't necessarily mean handing out a blitz card. Handing out a blitz card would be great for you to do that, but blitzing is just talking about the business to anybody who's never heard about it before. So you could just be on the phone talking to your mom's sister. You could be, in line at the bank. You could be doing whatever it is, it could be, it doesn't even have to be face-to-face. It could be on the phone. It could be over Facebook. It could be whatever. Just bringing the business up to 5 new people a day, okay? Follow up with 10 people a day, okay? So you're going to have to go through your contacts. You're going to have to go through your leads, through your things like that. Hey girl, are you still interested in the Profit that we talked about? Or hey girl, this a 90-day challenge has come up for hair, skin, and nails. I know we had talked about that before. Was that something that you might be interested in? Whatever it is so that's the goal for that, is to following up with 10 people a day. I want you, if you have distributors underneath you, I want you connecting with one of your distributors each day, and I also want you connecting to one of your loyal customers each day. Meet with potentials in person. I know that's going to be hard for some of us, but again, this is just a tracking sheet. This is just to keep us on track. If you don't get all these points, nobody's going to penalize you, but this is your daily tracker, so you know what you've done each day, okay? And you could be putting this into your schedule and cross-relating them. That's why it was so important to get that schedule. If you need to block in periods of time to do this, then you need to do this, okay? This is just taking it one step further, taking the agendas one step further. So really, I just want you. I put this in our files on our team page, so you guys can pull it off and print it off. This is all in Word doc form, so you guys shouldn't have any issues printing it out, but please don't edit the document, because it took me a really long time to try to physically figure these out. And on the back here, one of the things that's really important that I wanted to touch on is your 6 lists. And I know Kirsten had mentioned that before. Kirsten has talked about 6 lists, and she lives by her 6 list. 6 lists are things to do the night before, and there's 6 things to do that you need to do the next day that no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You need to do those 6 things, and they don't all have to be business. So, one can be, I need to take Simon to daycare. Another one could be, I really need to follow up with 5 people today. Another one can be, I need to call the vet for my cat. I need to pick up Simon from daycare. I need to add 5 new friends to Facebook. Those are things that I need to do today. And if I, so if you lay in bed that night and you didn't do those, you're like, ooh, crap, okay? So 6 lists are huge. Kirsten has been doing 6 lists for a long time. Again, this is just taking it one step further to keep us on track. So this is each page, each time that we fill out the 6 list on our page, is going to be for the next day, okay? And then at the bottom, there's a total. So you're going to add up all your points, and you're going to put your total there. And then out of how many points you could have gotten, are you satisfied with your total, yes or no? If yes, awesome, keep killing it. If no, then you can look back and see where you see where you were kind of slow in, you know what I mean? And these are so great too each day, because when your business explodes and you finally get some momentum, you can look back and say like, holy, like what was I doing during that time for it to be so successful? Or if it was a slow time, you can look back at the same thing and see why was it what was I not doing that it was making it slow. The other thing that they touched on in Millionaire School this weekend was our leads to loyals. And this is where our life is going to change, I think. Also, well, with the daily checklist too, but the leads to loyals makes it so easy to track your leads and to track your loyals. So we all have our hundreds list. That's no different. We all have our hundreds list. Our hundreds list are all people that we that we can think of that we want to talk to. Again, this is taking it one step further. So you're going to put, so this is a lead. This is somebody that you've already talked to. If you haven't already, kind of had that back and forth with them, then they're still just in your hundreds list. But this is the next step to your hundred list. So, the name, the date you initially started a conversation with them, whether it was through Facebook, Instagram, if you blitz them, or if it was a referral for somebody, their phone number, their email, and the preferred way to get in contact with them. And then I know we've mentioned it a long, long, long time ago, but it can take from 6 to 21 times to follow up with somebody for it to stick, or for them to finally make a commitment or remember to do something. So guess what? There's 21 spots for you to follow up with them, okay? So I want you to be following up with them and checking these boxes and putting the date in each time you do follow up with them. And then just fill in the notes section as well. Like, February 2nd, you talk to this person and, they really want to join, but they don't get paid until whenever. So you're going to put that in the notes section. You're going to put that in your agenda too, to follow up with them on that day, okay? But 21 times. And once you get to the 21 time, you don't have to do this in a week. Like, this is over time. But you might think that you've, followed up with somebody 100 times and you look back through your chats and it's only been 6 times. And so basically talking them 5-6 times, that's basically just laying the groundwork for another distributor to come in and seal the deal, because you've already, you've started it and they've came in and sealed the deal. So that's going to keep you on track with that. I think that that's unreal. This is amazing. So I'm going to have a whole binder full of these. And then put on the bottom there, if you have them in your Facebook list, your email, your text, or if it was a hard no, if they just said, you know what, I really enjoy watching your journey, but it's just not the right time for me. I don't really want anything to do with it or whatever. Check hard no, and you're going to put them in the back of your file. Same with once you get to the 21 times of follow-up. It doesn't mean that this goes in the garbage. This just goes to the back of your file, and then you follow up with them in a couple months or so. And then the back of this is when they actually become a loyal customer. So who has order forms here, there, everywhere? Or, you've enrolled them and you just have their information in Facebook or whatever. So the back of it. So this is leading up to them becoming a loyal customer of yours. And this is once they actually become a loyal customer. So the first part's pretty self-explanatory. It's their just personal information. But after that, this is what I found really great for how to, maintain your loyal customers and keep them happy and really have that customer service with your loyal customers. This is what I think is awesome. So you're going to have there, and this kind of touches on what Kim was asking about on how they get their shared wraps in their first 30 days. So you're going to put their shared wrap URL in there. We're going to make a collage, a picture maybe of the products that they ordered with their shared URL name right in that, because we can't actually put it on Facebook, but put it in their picture. Kim@itworks.com, or whatever it is, whatever comes up on their shared page once they become a loyal customer, put that in their collage too. So then you can post, ask them first if you could post on Facebook, but post it on Facebook and then say, hey, let's help so and so earn some wraps, and they're gonna get free wraps on the customer appreciation program, and you get to share their information as well, okay? And share it on Facebook if you've texted them, if you sent them a welcome email. So that's something small that we might be slipping on. Just something small like a welcome email goes such a long way. Like, hey, I'm so excited to, watch your journey, blah, blah, blah. I can't wait to see your progression. You know, if you have any questions, let me know. Whatever, it can be short and sweet, whatever. Well, we can draft one up as a group and put it in our group files too, okay? Another one is her welcome package. I thought that that was an awesome idea, a welcome package. She said all it is a thank you card, just a handwritten thank you card sent out to them. How nice and thoughtful is that? Added to their contacts, and then down here, 2 weeks, 6 weeks, 10 weeks. Hang on. Sorry, so much information. Okay, sorry, baby. Where do I put it? Okay, so sorry. So this is once they are the loyal customer. So 2 weeks you want to follow up, make sure that they receive that product. You want to check in with them, see how the product's going, see if they like it, and then just remind them that their auto ship will be coming out in 2 weeks again, and see what they wanted to change their auto ship to, okay? And change it for them if they wanted you to do that, because you have all of their information here. At 6 weeks, they've pretty much used up their first product now. You're checking in to see if they've gotten their second product, to see if they like that second product, and then to check in on the third auto shipment and if they wanted to change it, or what they wanted for their third auto ship. And then at 10 weeks, you're going to check in with them again. So their second week, they're 2 weeks into their third product order that you guys have already talked about. And you can say, hey, just so you know, your third auto ship is coming up, and I just wanted to remind you that every order that you put in, that you're still earning perk points. So how awesome is that? You're still getting you're earning those points towards that free product. Just to put that into their mind at that point, because once they stop ordering, they stop, and they can lose their perk points after those 6 weeks, right? And then at 18 weeks, you're going to stay in contact with that loyal customer again by saying, hey, I just wanted to remind you that if you that you're 1 month away from earning those 50 perk points. They're going to say, oh my God, that's amazing, right? So that keeps them on for another month, and then for the 6th month. So that's where you're at with 18 weeks. I thought that this was really great loyal customer consideration and taking care of them. And it's also really good for the longevity of your business, right? So at the 18 weeks, yeah, just let you know, you're 1 month away from earning that 50 perk points. And that might be just enough to keep them going, right? To keep another order going. And by then you might have paved the way to get them to become a distributor too, okay? So that's pretty much that in a really, really, really quick nutshell. Like I said, I'm going to give you the Millionaires School link as well, but I just wanted to go over these. And if you guys have any questions, because this is a really quick video, I was trying to keep it quick and I'm already at 20 minutes. But if you have any questions about those documents, just ask me. Send me a private message and ask me, and we'll go over them. Because again, I'm just trying to go over things quick, and she's fussy, but I'm just so excited about the new daily tracker. Like it's going to keep everybody on point. We're all going to have the same system that we're working with, and we're not going to have any wasted time. We're going to be streamlined and know exactly what we're doing and not have any wasted time, and have our leads organized and have our loyal customers organized and how to keep our loyal customers. So I think that's going to be really, really, really important for us. Okay, so that's it for now. Maybe I'll do a better video. I thought this video would have went a little bit better. But if you have any questions, just inbox me right away. I love to get everybody on this. Print out everything. Print out your daily checklist. And I want you to start this daily checklist and implement it tomorrow.